Dad and I just heading down to Bar 1, unhook the cedar, and we're going to the roller. So we're down 340 Morrisita. Go on hooker and rollers over in Bar 1. Yeah. Got a big girl. Unhooked, hop in the Land Cruiser. Just taking her easy. Bar 1. We're rolling. In around that 7,000, 8,000 mark. Cruising about 10k. Trying not to get edge of the roller halfway through the pivot rut, whereas it could possibly cut it in, make the rut worse. Yeah. A little bit of rain isn't too bad. First thing that'll happen is that too much build up on the roller will get. If you get like 2 inches of mud on the roller, then we'll probably have to stop, because it won't be doing a good enough job. Wait till it dries out, but the actual dirt, actual ground won't be getting wet. That'll dry out pretty quick. Yeah. Got nothing here up there. Yeah. Well, it's raining. Weatherman said it's only going to get a maximum of 10 PGs long, so hopefully only get about 5 mil. That should keep us rolling. If we only get 5 mil, starting to block up. Almost getting a little bit too much mud on the roller. Don't want any more than 2 inches. Besides that, everything's rolling good. Hopefully this rain stops in the next few minutes. Then we'll be chilling. Running a pretty the same 11k's. Yeah. So this rain's pulled us up. We're have to complete. I have to stop waiting for Dad to come assess it. I've contacted him, letting him know that I'm pretty confident it's too wet, but he'll get the final say and catch you then. Well, Dad called it too wet. Thought that was the case. Shut it down, get the gear, don't forget the master switch, and we're out of here. Because as you can see, up that whole run, the roller was pushing water underneath it. It just makes a mess. That's rolled and that's non-rolled. But hit the switch, grab our gear and go do some more. Go do some livestock. So messing. Well, it's the next day. Some patches aren't that late actually. You get an extra 8 mil overnight, but this section here, I don't reckon it's that bad. It's this section back over there that will be really dodgy. So but that there, that's dry enough. That's just dry enough, I reckon. Anyway, I'll go on a few more minutes and make a final decision. It's looking pretty good on the nipple parts, so we'll continue on just doing them. But like over there, that's shocking. We won't be going back over there. Might test out a bit more of this area, and we could end up doing all this till that puddle over there. Yeah, run a bit slower, just being cautious. The rain has struck again. After did all besides that last outside run. I did all the middle runs, then the rain struck, made that one. I have to call it quits. That's just too wet. All through here was pretty good, not gonna lie. I was hoping to get this hilly section of the hill done. I've got another section on the other far side of the paddock done, but yeah, I'll call it quits here. September 25th, current date. The sun's out today. It's going to be a cracker of a day. I hope to try and finish this paddock. Matter of fact, we started rolling about a month ago now, and we haven't even finished the first paddock, so in my eyes that's a bit of a worry. But I'm hoping that we're going to be able to finish this paddock at least today and hopefully get a good start on East Gabbon. So out in bar one, this is the last run I did yesterday. You can see it's not actually sinking in, it's just pushing all the dirt out. It looks like it's sinking in, but it actually isn't. Makes a mess. So that was when it started spitting yesterday, and this was all this area. That's perfect, that's fine. But doesn't look like there's any water sitting on top. It's just a bit moist, but we'll give it a good crack. Grease the roller. Yeah, we'll get into the thick of it. Love to see it. Better get the oils pumping. I'll get set up in the cab and we're rolling, literally. Bloody GPS. We're rolling. Done those 2 lines there. Looking pretty good, pretty confident for today. Just straighten up these AB lines. No GPS required. But yeah, it's gonna be a good day. We're gonna get, hopefully, we'll be getting a bit done today. It's right enough, 100%. Yeah. Well, we're running onto a different section now. Was a bit wet close to the fence line, but that was only really one run. It was wet. All this section is dry. yeah, looks gonna be a pretty good day. Might be a few sections that might have to come back to. That'll gonna be wet. I'll circuit out that area. That's gonna be way too wet in there. Yeah. So, we're the way through. So obviously rolling the bluestone paddocks to prevent mower from hitting any rocks or anything like that. So, really miss this rock, but there's Cruise. This rock was well and truly on top of the ground. Put it actually under the ground. So, I'll chuck these other rocks out of the way, but that just shows how good of a job it can do. There's a fair few mixed opinions on how much he weighs. But if you do the math, all that stuff, you get it. Yeah, just go for a walk around, check some stuff. We haven't got much left of this little area, but got about one more strip down the middle, then some headlands. Got the GoPro doing time lapse. Yeah. Now I came back and did that other rock. He's down too. This roller's a beast. So what I'm doing here is I've already gone through these pair of lots of gravel in at once, but as you see that, so for example that stick there, that's sticking out. We'll go back over these and I'll go for a walk through them after and really make sure we're getting a good job on this. That's pretty even. Good level with the lesson. .5k. Some spots are real wet, some spots are dry. Like up here's just drying up, I reckon.